Okay. Here is an integral, but it's in fraction. Okay, x cubed minus 2x squared minus x plus 3 over x squared minus 2x plus 1 with respect to x. Okay, whenever we look at this kind of integral, you look at the numerator. Okay, the highest power is 3. Okay, and the denominator, the highest power is 2. Whenever the highest power is numerator, the highest power is greater than the highest power in the denominator, we have to split this fraction into so-called, in the simplest way is we so-called mixed number. Okay, it's like 3 half. We have to split into 1.5. Okay, so this one definitely the numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, so we need to split this into so-called in simple maths term we call mixed number. So how to do that? We may have to use a long division to do this. Okay, so how to do a long division? Over here, we'll show you how to do the long division. Just as per normal division. Okay, and when you arrange, you must arrange in descending order, the power. Okay, arrange in descending order. Divisor also the same, arrange in descending order. So we have x cubed here. So x times x squared will be x cubed. So you have x times x squared is x cubed. And then we take the x times minus 2x will be minus 2x squared. And then x times plus 1 plus x. And then we find the difference. So this minus this is 0. This minus is also 0. This minus this is minus 2x. And then we bring down the 3. Okay. So we have 2x minus 2x here. So we can't do anything here because there's no way that, because when you look at the remainder, the remainder power is smaller, the highest power is smaller than the divisor, then we stop. This is the remainder. So the answer would be x cubed minus x. So when we break down into small fraction, will be x plus the remainder. So remainder, the denominator is this divisor. Remainder is minus 2x plus 3. Okay, you may want to tidy out the maths. So it's plus 3 minus 2x. Okay, so this is equals to that. So in this case, we can integrate the x. But how to integrate this? Again, this may not be that straightforward. If you can't do the integration, we may have to use a partial fraction. Okay, so we may have to do this part separately using partial fraction. Say let this equals to, okay, we may want to tidy up, simplify that. The denominator is what? X minus 1 bracket square. Okay, how to do this part? Partial fraction, do this part into a simplest fraction. So you look at the highest power is, the inner bracket is 1. Okay, but the external, the outer power is 2. So we call it is a repeated factor. So we break this into power 1 and 2. Okay. So because the highest power is 1, so the top, remember partial fraction, the top must be 1 order smaller than the denominator. So this is power 1, the top must be power 0. Power 0 will be constant. Okay, A, and then this is also the same. The highest power is 1. So we look at what is in the bracket. Okay. So now we have we have simplified this into this form, and we let this part into 2 fractions. So now we want to solve A and B. Combine the 2 fractions. So this divide by x minus 1 bracket squared divided by x minus 1, the power 1 is x minus 1. X minus 1 times A will be A times x minus 1 plus the denominator divided by denominator is the same, so it's 1. X minus 1 bracket squared divided by x minus 1 bracket squared is 1. So 1 times B is B. Okay, now we compare the left and right. Okay, denominator are the same, so the top must be the same because left equals to right. Okay. So remove the bracket to the expansion. Now we compare the x coefficient. Okay, the left and the right. So the left hand side, the x coefficient is minus 2. The right hand side is A. So therefore A is equals to minus 2. Okay. And now we compare the constant. The left hand side is 3. Right hand side is minus A plus B. But we know that A is minus 2. So from here, we can see that B is what? B is 1. Okay, because minus minus is 2. So 3 minus 2, B is 1. Okay, so therefore, this fraction is equals to A over x minus 1. A is minus 2. Plus B. B is 1. Okay. So now we have the answer for this. So this part, we found it is equals to this, x plus this fraction, and this fraction is this, okay, these two. So A and B, we have found A and B, so be x plus minus 2. Okay. So from here, we'll be able to solve the integral. Okay, I'll show you how to find the integral of this in my next video.